today's video, I'm gonna go over my Generations Metroplex upgrade, minor upgrade. Now, as you can see in this photo, it's done. It has the repo labels, but when I got the repo labels, I actually messed it up, and the stickers ripped, and I didn't want to get another set. So the legs look like the legs here on the picture, and was just a plain white, which I really didn't like. So I learned of the technique this past weekend at KawaiiCon from one of the modelers about using aluminum foil tape. So after he told me about it and what I can do with it, I decided, okay, let me try work out on my Generations Metroplex. So what I did was started taking out apart the figure. Over here you can see I'm removing the screws for the legs because I only wanted the front section of the leg. So very carefully removed all the screws to make sure I'm not going to lose any of them. One thing I would recommend though is to get a dedicated screwdriver. As you can see, I'm fiddling with the bits because the bit wasn't long enough, and if I just had a dedicated screwdriver, it'd probably be long enough. So there's a little bit fast forward into the thing. As you can see, I've already applied this aluminum foil tape on one part of the leg, and as you can see, I am sizing it up and trimming it away. And now there's probably a lot better ways to do this, and in hindsight I'm thinking I could have just put it over a copier and copied it and kind of made a template out of it, but you know, I was excited to do this, so I just did it as quickly as I could. The nice part is, because it is a sticker, it is forgivable in that you can remove it. And the other nice part is, because it is aluminum foil tape and it's made out of aluminum, as you can see, it conforms to the plastic. So you can see here I'm just rubbing it down so that it can take on the shape of the piece of plastic that it is being applied on. So I'm taking a cotton swab now just to kind of gently press it in. Now the video here, it is sped up, so I don't move that fast. But yeah, so I'm gonna get the last panel, and then afterwards I'm gonna trim it to size. As you can see, I started removing some of the excess, but I did let it overlap a bit, especially so that it won't peel away that easily. It does stick on pretty good though. You can see the comparison: white leg, plain leg, a white leg that's plain, and then the one with the sticker or the aluminum foil tape applied. So I did it to both of the legs, and then now you can see here I'm just reassembling Metroplex, being very careful to line it all up because that spring is pretty strong, so if it's not lined up, it's not going to go in. And as with anything, you don't want to force things in because especially this toy is already from 2014, and you know, with time it can get fragile and you don't want to break it. So just being very careful putting things back together again in here. So I got the figure reassembled here, and you can see both of the legs have that chrome look. I think it looks really good. It's not a perfect job. I believe if I took a lot more time to do it, it would came out a lot smoother in certain areas. But for my purposes, I like it. I think it looks great, and plus it was really cheap using aluminum foil tape, which is about $7 for a whole roll. And you can see here, same video from earlier. It's all done. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.